Hello everyone. So today we're gonna talk about the Battlefield 3 server shutting down. So actually I've been on this. I was gonna report on it, but I didn't have anything concrete. It was just a rumor, but it turns out the rumor was true. And for those who don't know, is that Battlefield 3, 4, and Hardline are gonna be delisted this month on 360 PlayStation. Well, 360 we already know because they're delisting everything as of the Xbox store closing down, but it's gonna be the same on PS3. So that means after this month you won't be able to buy Battlefield 3, 4, and Hardline. But only for the old gen systems, like old, last 3 gens ago, right? So that's the first thing. That's this month. But as far as the thing is also, the servers are going to shut down November 7th. That's the one that I heard about. I didn't hear about the delisting stuff, but I mean, I guess that's interesting. But it makes sense they'll delist it. It's funny, they're delisting it like a month or two, or a couple months before that the game's actually. And I think I like that. I like that. But here's my thing. Obviously, the game already has a discount because of like Xbox and whatever. And to me, it's crazy because it's the backwards compatibility game, right? Oh god, that is like really loud. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, no, it just got louder the more I talked. But yeah, no, to me, I like that. I hate when games like, oh, we're gonna do this and take the server. Imagine you buy it and then that same day the servers go down. I think I like it more. That's a smart decision, so people don't feel salty. But to me, what's really weird about this, like I understand Bad Company. Like that was like, cause like that game just wasn't that active, right? I think for PC it's stupid that they do. I don't know if they're. Let me, if anything, let me see. I think the PC ones might still be up. Yeah. Because the delisting is on about because Linus, they talked about it. This is primarily OGen systems. I think if you're on PC and consoles, you're still good. Yeah, see right here. Yeah, PS3, Xbox 360. So it's primarily that generation. Console gamers can still enjoy the multiplayer Battlefield 4 Hardline. Personally, I think 4 is ass. I like the theme more in 4 than I do in the OG. And it's funny. I like Hardline. I also fuck with Hardline, but. I think part of the reason for sure is maybe Sony and Xbox like, hey, dude, we don't want people playing PS3, make them pay for our subscription. I feel like that could be low-key it. Because the other thing is they actually do make money. Not Hardline. Hardline isn't as active as 3. It straight up isn't. Because people still play 3, and the thing is people still pay for servers, but I have noticed it's not as active as it used to be. I think, I'm going to be honest, I feel like the Xbox has gone a bit more because of the backwards compatibility, right? And then the other thing is, with 5, if the PS5 actually has true backwards compatibility, I think more people would have gone to 3. They're going to be disappointed. They'll hop on PS5 with their PS3 copy of Battlefield, and they're like, oh shit, there are no servers, right? So it sucks. And we talked about this in the podcast recently, about the whole preservation of games and all this other bullshit. And games that are super fucking online reliant are the most fucked, right? But Battlefield is in a sense like, okay, at least it has offline content, but there is no way for you to enjoy what the game is, even if with bots. This is why I like Battlefield 2042, right? Because it has that option. But I think the problem with that game is you still technically need to have servers, so that game is also fucked. But the bright side of this is that people have already been jailbroken the PS3s, and people have already proven they can have their own servers. I think with Battlefield it's harder because you would genuinely have to make a full server instead of what other games they would just relay, right? Like, okay, we're gonna pretend we're like the Sony thing, this or that. We do it, but no, for like Battlefield 3, you have to genuinely have like servers that have like the code and understand what the game is and what it's receiving and taking, right? Which I think is a bit more complicated, only a little bit more. But I think we're good because of the fact that it's on PC, so people already have an idea of what... Because people already do custom servers for freaking games like COD and Battlefield, which is what's great about these games. This is why I'm always a fan of peer-to-peer, because then you don't have to worry about it. The game is technically forever online, in a sense. Until literally Sony officially shuts down. Like, again, it happened with PS2. But it's actually not that hard to mimic, to make the PS2 think that they're signed into Sony like servers. That's not a hard thing to do, especially years down the line, right? The bigger problem to me is convenience. It's gonna be hard for some dude in Nicaragua or some unknown ass fucking ass country to be like, I'm gonna pop in my PS3, put it in a disc, like that's really what it is. And we talked about it on the podcast too. It's just the loss of the convenience is gonna be a pain in the fucking ass, right? But we're lucky we're at a point where hacking PS3s has become far easier than it has been before. It's just the problem is I don't think a lot of the average person does it, nor do they know someone that does do that. That's what sucks. And I think what really sucks is that the average person won't be able to play one of the best Battlefield games of all time. Like, hands down, I say it's 3, and that the average person can't, even on PS4, like I said, they can't just, to most people's, like, 3 might as well not even exist anymore, right? The convenience is gone, like, unless you're super invested into the scene, like, a dude, or you're a dude that, let me take PS3, take apart, clean, put new thermal paste, and I don't even need the disc, I'm just gonna get, like, a fucking, like a copy on the internet or some bullshit like that, right? And there's a, gray zone legality to that, right? I think right now it's still in a sense. I think technically, if we're being honest, because of the fact it's no longer available to the public, I think officially it will be okay to get copies of Battlefield 3 in a sense. In a sense, like I said, it depends how much. It all depends on how EA wants to crack down on that, right? I think 4 there's a case because you can just play the PS4 version, right? But when it comes to Bad Company in 3, and the thing is, it's a legal gray zone. That's the other thing, right? That's what gets hard. But we're lucky with 3 is that we can still have physical copies. Like, we're not... It's not doomed. It's just that the average person is not going to have to struggle. And that's why I like playing on PS3, because I get to clap all these people from these countries that suck dick at FPSs, because they're not sweats and they're not hackers. That's why I... Fun fact, that's why, to me, this sucks for me the most. Right? In a sense. Because, like, fuck. And now I have to, like... And the thing is, it's going to hurt the player base even more, because it's just not as many people that are that hardcore about, yo, let me go on Battlefield 3. Let me hop on Battlefield 3 on an old system. Let me mod this shit. Then let me go. And if nobody else does it, oh, fuck it. Fine, I'll do it. Let me make the servers for fucking Battlefield. Like, bruh. Even I don't want to do that. My PS3 is already hacked, so I'm pretty okay if I want to play it, right? They're eventually going to get it up, but for how long that's going to take, I don't know. Or the thing, I think what sucks with the PS3 version is that too many people are going to do that. I can already see, like, just play the PC version. I don't like the PC version of Battlefield 3. The aiming is ass, and I play on fucking controller. I don't like playing on mouse and keyboard. So that's the other reason that really sucks. And I feel that can really hamper, because the most dedicated Battlefield players, the people who would do this bullshit, play on fucking PC. And low-key, yeah, the PC version is better. Like, if you play mouse and keyboard, you know, power to you. I just don't like playing on mouse and keyboard. I mean, I might... And the other thing is I hate the fucking launcher. The launcher for fucking Battlefield 3 sucks dick. You have to go through you have to start Steam and then go through the launcher. It just sucks dick right now. Like, if you're a Battlefield 3 fan, it just sucks mad dick. It's just really inconvenient, but, you know, in the future, people can whatever. And like I said, it depends how much EA can. And the thing is, I think EA would kind of crack down, because they would rather you play their latest booty water bullshit version, right? They're like, no, don't play this good game. I mean, the only thing I would say would be a saving grace, which, hey, who knows? I was thinking it could be a rumor. Maybe that's why they're also delisting it. I would say they're gonna remaster Battlefield 3, and you know what? I think it would sell good. But the thing is, they're gonna butcher it. Let's be real, they're gonna butcher it. They've been butchering every remake remaster lately. But hey, and then that's gonna be their excuse, right? And that's why video game preservation, like, no one's gonna have the authentic Battlefield 3 experience. And how much money you want to bet they're not gonna remaster the campaign? Because sadly, not a lot of people care. Which to me sucks, because I like it. And even then, like, okay, what does it matter? But we still need something to play offline. Like, I think that's bullshit. Like, have the whole package. So imagine then they're gonna pay you $60. They're gonna charge you $60 for something that's like, let's say it's missing 1/4 of the content. Even if you don't care for it, that is bullshit for the people that did care, you know? But yeah, that's all I'm gonna have to say about that. So you're definitely gonna be... I'm gonna try to make days to play some Battlefield 3. I mean, I already did fairly actively play Battlefield in a sense, right? But now I'm gonna be at least trying to have, like, Battlefield Day. Because I know that shit's gonna go down, right? And I don't have it on 360. See, I'm on my 360 actually right now. So... I mean, yeah, at least PS3. And the thing is, on PC, even if the servers go down officially, dude, in 2 seconds, someone's going to make their own shit, right? But like I said, I don't play PC, so it just sucks for some insert as though. But then with them, they could also probably play the PC version. And that's the good thing about PS3 is that at least it's an old-ass game, so it isn't that hard for most computers to run. You know? Like, my sister's PC can run circles around and his fucking 2 GB fucking card. And I was like, everyone's like, oh, 2 GB. Oh, yeah, no, Battlefield can handle the 2 GB. That's more than enough for Battlefield 3. You know, it's a goddamn PS3 game that has, what, 4 GB of RAM max or some bullshit? Like, whoa, bro. And mind you, RAM. Like, that overall, that's what you're saying. So you got 2 gigs of regular RAM and then 2 gigs of VRAM at best. You know, theoretically, it doesn't actually work like that. Consoles, especially old ones, aren't exactly like PCs. I'm not going to get into that. But, yeah, no, that's really about it. You know. Yep. Oh, God.